Hey guys, how are you? So first I want to thank everyone who reached out to me asking for Lily's perspective videos. I was blown away. I was like, okay, I know I've been keeping content with taxes, and some people are like, yeah, what about, if the taxes don't concern us? I was like, my bad. But I've been really wanting to talk about on forgiveness, and this topic has been in my spirit so much because I have seen it just plaguing so many people. And today I just want to offer a recipe, or not a recipe, or the medication, if that's the right word I can use, for unforgiveness. I know how hard it is sometimes when you've been let down. I mean, I'm talking about the kind of hurt, from someone that you trusted, or someone that you couldn't even expect it to come from. Maybe a longtime friend, a spouse, a parent, a sibling, that kind of hurt that gets into your soul, that is almost like you don't even know where you're going to start to forgive that person, right? We've all been hurt in different ways, and this can apply across the board, whether it's the deep hurts or even the simple things. But there's one solution that I know works all the time, and I'm not saying it because it sounds nice. I'm saying it because I'm a living example of it, and it is compassion. I don't even know where to start. When you hear what I say, trust me on this one and just hang in there, because I'm going to walk through what I mean by that. So when somebody hurts you, there are three things that I want you to know. The first thing is they're hurting you based on where they are. It's not that they're a bad person. It's just they don't know any better yet. So first, they're hurting you based on probably what they know as of that time, how they see themselves, the exposure that they've had, and sometimes even their experiences, their childhood experiences. So when a person hurts you, it's not necessarily because they're a bad person. It's just because they don't know any better. And that's all they can give to you at that time. If there's somebody that said something so hurtful, truly is because they don't know that there's a better way to communicate. If it's someone that betrayed a secret, it's because they have not understood the beauty of relationship that has trust. If it was someone that did something to you, maybe it was even money. Maybe it's money that they took from you and they put you in a bad place and even insulted you over it. Again, it's because they have not been brought up with those values where they are supposed to make sure that they not only pay but honor the sacrifice that you made for them. So where does compassion come in, right? Am I saying, if somebody hurts you, you should just completely say, this person didn't mean it, when you know sometimes they actually meant it? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when you see them from the place of compassion, it changes the kind of anger that you hold against them. Granted, I'm not saying that you should tolerate them back into your life and keep them as a friend. No. But what I'm saying, you should recognize the fact that that's where they are. And that you cannot keep carrying that burden for someone who has not yet figured it out. You see, then it falls on you. But if you just make the decision and say, I don't want to carry this burden, well, in a way, it's still going to eat you up. Because that's just one thing to say. It's better when you truly realize that they don't know much. I can't change them right now. I'm going to leave them where they are, but I can't hold this over them, because if they knew better, they would do better. So how do you bring in compassion in a situation where someone has just hurt you so bad, or in a situation where someone has just, you guys have seen, people have come on and made crazy stories about me and falsified documents. I've seen stuff, conversations that I didn't even have, put together, and they said it was me who put it together. But every time I see that, my heart just melts for the people, because I think of the fact that the kind of emptiness that they could have to want to go to that extent to hurt me, I can't carry that against them. They will have to work on themselves, hopefully someday. But if they don't, I still owe it to myself to forgive them, because I know better. And so 3 things that can help you bring compassion into every situation where you feel like you've been hurt so bad that you cannot forgive. The first thing is realize that they're only doing what they're doing based on where they are, what they know, who they know, the experiences they've had. The second thing is to realize that they cannot give you what they don't have, which means if inside of them is anger, is hurt, is jealousy, that's all that can come out of them. Even if you were blindsided for years, you cannot get more than that to come out of them. That's all they are going to give you. And then the third thing, and this is the biggest one. You know why this is the biggest one? Because you yourself, you're not perfect. It's so easy to point fingers on people in areas where we are strong and they are weak and hold it on their heads. But come on, think about the areas where you're not strong. Think about the areas where other people have to show you grace. Granted, somebody may have hurt you because they gossiped about you. What about the areas where you are not even being able to be a great mom or a great dad, and yet you have grace, or a great kid, and yet your parents are forgiving you? When you combine all these things together, you realize that at the end of the day, we are only on this other end because we know better. We've been exposed to better. And the best way that you can deal with people that have hurt you is to forgive them from a place of compassion, realizing that someday they could step it up. And even if they don't, you won't hold it over them because you're not perfect. You've just known better. So you guys, I hope this blesses someone. Have a beautiful day. I'm sure you heard that knock on my door, but hold on a second. I need to wrap up because I have a 10 o'clock and I don't even know if it's 10 o'clock yet. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Oh my God. It's open. And yes, that's it. You guys have an amazing day and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.